fat lot you care.
Love, George.
You smile, sir.
I'm happy to see my father's ill self. Such good spirits, sir.
It's like, oh, I see, I'm really old now. Oh, right, the writing's on the wall. No, but also, there is this, without being fakely humble, there is a sort of I am not worthy kind of feeling. Like me? No, you're kidding. Surely. I mean, why? I haven't done enough, or I've done a lot, but not done it well enough, or, just sort of, it brought up a wealth of sort of weird self-criticism, but at the same time as a sort of, an incredible feeling of kind of acceptance, I guess, by your fellow actors, and that's the most important thing to me, is the fact that it's coming from my fellow actors, and particularly my fellow actors in America, which is why I'm wearing my American earrings in particular, to say thank you. America has meant a great deal to me. My husband's American, most of my family live in America now, and certainly a lot of my achievements in my career have come thanks to America.
How's your feet hurting? This is camera down the front, please.
Completely clean, completely fresh.
What are you most proud of accomplishing in life?
Gosh, that's a very interesting question. And I don't know that it's anything. I mean, I think the fact that I'm still standing, there should be a sort of still standing award sort of thing. And my own personal journey through my professional life, as opposed to my private life, my personal journey through my professional life, of getting to a point where I have a profound respect and love for my fellow workers, basically, in a way, I guess just growing up. I think that's what I'm proudest of, the fact that I kind of grew up. And a surprising number of people don't manage to grow up, really. They just don't manage it. And I hope, I think I have grown up, although I'm sure my husband would argue with me on that point, especially when I don't put the tops on bottles properly. But my one huge failing is I cannot put the tops on bottles properly. But apart from that, I think I'm quite proud of the fact that I sort of managed to grow up somehow or other.
Get together right here.
It is changing and improving, and I did get through it with anger, with resentment, with confusion, and criticism of why it should be like that. But it's really hard, and I think to sort of try and explain to younger people now, it's very hard to change the culture as the Black community understand deeply and profoundly how there is this wall and there is nowhere through this wall or over this wall, and this wall looks as if it's going to be there forever. The reality is that the wall is not there forever. But to change the culture is something that's incremental. You know, that there are moments when there seems to be a big change, and then it all sort of stops again, and then there's another big change. But incrementally, those moments bring about change eventually. And it's wonderful to me to see the changes that have happened in my lifetime. I'm so grateful that I stayed alive to see them. You know, I feel very sorry for people who die young, because they don't witness the changes, and I would have been, you know, I'm very grateful that I stayed alive long enough to sort of witness these changes, and I hope I stay alive long enough to witness more of them.
Guys, together, straight ahead!
As much as they're like their characters, they're also really professional and
really grateful. Well, Matt, he did a fantastic job. The movie is wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen.